Welcome to everyone. In today's session, I will discuss about electrostatic induction. Before learn about the electrostatic induction, we need to understand one thing, that is, whenever a charged rod is touched by another conductor, charges starts to flow from charged rod to the conductor. Underline the word both are touched to one another. The charged rod and a conductor mutually contact to one another. Then automatically charges flow from charged rod to the conductor. But it is possible to charge a conductor without any contact? Our answer is yes. It is possible only. The charging of a conductor without actual contact is called a electrostatic induction. This is one of the major phenomena, electrostatic induction. Without contact, we can able to charging the conductors. For that, I am going to demonstrate one experiment. See here, in the first diagram, a conducting sphere kept on the insulating board with the help of insulating stand. Initially, I will brought a negatively charged rod towards the conducting sphere. Then what will happen? The charges induced in that conductor, initially the free electrons present in that sphere, then due to this negative charge from the rod, the free electrons goes to or distributed in opposite or another part of the sphere from the charged rod. Because of in between these negative charges, the electrostatic repulsive force will be present. Due to this repulsion, the equal and opposite, that means equal and positive charges induced in this sphere. Now this rod having negative charge and nearest to the negative charge, the positive charges will be present. Because of these two charges, between these two charges, the electrostatic attractive force will be present. Then goes to second case. We will give the ground connection with the help of conducting wires. The negative charge which is present in this sphere goes to ground, then remaining charges are positive only. Without moving This charged rod and this sphere, this positive charge at rest only due to electrostatic attraction. Now in the sphere only positive charge present, and further we will move this negatively charged rod away from the sphere. Then this positive charge which are present in this sphere distributed uniformly in that sphere. This phenomenon only electrostatic induction. We will see this once again in theoretical form. Listen clearly. Demonstration of electrostatic induction. That is case 1. Consider an uncharged conducting sphere at rest on an insulating stand. Then a negatively charged rod is brought near the conductor without touching it. The negative charges of the rod repels the electrons in the conductor to the opposite side. As a result, positive charges are induced near the region of the charged rod, while negative charges on the further side. One thing we want to remember here, before introducing the charged rod, the free electrons were uniformly distributed on the surface of the conducting sphere, and the net charge in that sphere is 0. Sphere is nothing but conductor. Because of there are equal and opposite charges present in that conductor, then the net charge goes to 0. Once the charged rod is brought near the conductor, the distribution is no longer uniform, with more electrons located on the further side of the rod and positive charges are located closer to the rod. But the net charge is 0. Then case 2. The conducting sphere is connected to the ground through a conducting wire. This is called a grounding. Since the ground can always receive any amount of electrons, that is nothing but negative charges, that means grounding removes the electrons from the conducting sphere. Note that positive charges will not flow to the ground because they are attracted by the negative charges of the rod. Case 3. When the grounding wire is removed from the conductor, the positive charges remains near the charged rod because that is attracted by the negative charges which are present in that charged rod. Case 4. Then the charged rod is taken away from the conductor as soon as the charged rod is removed. What is meant by that? charged rod moving away from the conductor as soon as possible, then the positive charges gets distributed uniformly on the surface of the sphere. Now the neutral conducting sphere becomes positively charged. For an arbitrary shaped conductors, that means arbitrary is nothing but non-uniform or irregular shaped conductors, the intermediate step and a conclusion are the same except the final step. Final step means what? After removing the negatively charged rod, what is this final step? After removing this negatively charged rod which is closer to this sphere, the charges are distributed uniformly in the case of regular shaped conductor, but in case of arbitrary shaped conductors, there is no uniform distribution of charges. That's why we are telling for an arbitrary shaped conductor, the intermediate steps and conclusion are the same except the final step. That means the distribution of positive charges is not uniform for arbitrary shaped conductors. Thank you.